Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for watching my new video. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create a okay, that was a super bad intro. I'm going to show you guys how I do my brows. I did a brow tutorial on YouTube and then I didn't like it, probably removed it or something, but I didn't like it, didn't like the quality of the video, and now I'm back more zoomed in so I can really show you guys what my updated brow routine looks like. Let's jump right in. So first I will show you all the products that I'm going to use for my brows, and it's all Anastasia, but that doesn't mean like I use Anastasia all the time, because I do love like some other brow products such as the iconic brow cushion, which is like one of my fave. I love the Benefit, precisely my brow pencil. I use that in number 4. I like a lot of brow products. Well, not a lot, but I do love the NYX Cosmetics brow pencil, but this is by coincidence, it's all Anastasia. I'm going to use the Dip Brow. This is in ash brown. I'm going to use a brow powder, and this is in soft brown. I'm going to use a tinted brow gel in caramel, and my favorite brow brush from Anastasia, this one. So yeah, these 4, and of course we are going to do some cleaning up as well. I'm starting off with the dip brow. First thing you have to do is brush your brows and make sure it's not oily underneath your brows and it's all super matte. I can imagine if you have used your foundation, you're done with your skin makeup, your face makeup, and sometimes you don't really want to like powder your whole face, but it can be a little like oily, smudgy underneath your brows. So try to use a little bit of powder, like translucent powder, on your brows to really make sure that the products that you are using after that are really going to stick to your brows and not move. So starting off, I'm going to use this Dip Brow, Ash Brown by Anastasia, with my brush. And what I like to do, I don't like to take much because I like to just press and press so that the point of the brush is also like pressed together, if you know what I mean. Like pressed together so it's really sharp. So it's really sharp. I like to kind of like draw a line in a shape that I like. If you like a more like a higher brow, you can definitely go more round. If you like to have it more straight, you can draw it more straight. Try not to, well, of course you can decide it yourself, but try not to really go like draw another shape that is completely different than your natural brow. Okay, so I smudge right here, but it doesn't matter because we are going to clean up with some concealer afterwards. So now I like to take my concealer. This is the Yes Style concealer. I can show it to you. It's a Miracle Fit Essence concealer, and I think it's from a Korean beauty web shop, but I will link it in the description. And it's from Yes Style, but it's so covering. It's really nice. So I'm going to correct the mistakes that we've made underneath, and we also get to see what the shape is going to look like so far. You can also do it afterwards, like that. Of course, you can see a stripe now, which looks super unnatural. So we brush the hairs and we are going to fill everything in and try to blend the line that we just drew. I like to fill my brows, I think about half of my brow, I like to fill them like completely in, and then I like to just leave the hairs here a bit alone. You don't have to fill everything in because it's going to look very harsh and a little bit unnatural as well. So brushing the hairs down so I get to see what I'm doing. Okay. And since we're going a little bit more like to the innerwards of my brows, I'm going to fill it, but very, very light-handed. Not even, almost not touching the brow. After that, I like to use my brow powder. And the reason why I really love to use a brow powder after my dip brow is because, you know, when you go out or like you have to go somewhere or it's really hot, the dip brow can melt a little bit and it can look a little greasy and glowy, which is, I think it kind of looks a little dirty, if you know what I mean. So if you want your brows to be like on their place and not move around, use a brow powder. It's going to make it look more matte. It's going to make it look a little bit more natural. And yeah, I just love to use a brow powder on top of my dip brow. So I'm taking this BH Cosmetics brush in number 9. Doesn't really matter now what brush I'm using because you don't really have to work that precisely as a dip brow. I'm going to take the lighter color and I'm going to just go over my brows. So that's it. And the last step that I do for my brows is, well, yeah, it is kind of like the last step. It is a brow gel also from Anastasia, which I showed you in the shade Caramel. And this shade is actually way lighter than my own hairs, but I do love to use it in the beginning like of my brows to kind of have this ombre effect to it and kind of make everything more soft. But you can definitely use a clear brow gel or like dark brown or medium brown gel. But I just love to use a lighter shade to, I don't know, it makes my brows look more real. It has more dimension. So that's why I love to use just a little bit of caramel brow gel. And then I like to grab my concealer again and put it like everywhere so that I can use it as a primer as well. What a difference, right? It's like a huge difference. Now I'm going to do the other side as well, and it's always tricky to really make them symmetrical, and almost like no one has super symmetrical brows unless you're super lucky. So this is my bad brow, this is a good brow. So I'm going to try to make them a little bit more symmetrical. Shorter, but I can't seem to really, change it. And I think it's okay because they don't really have to, be twins as long as they are sisters. I wanted to say friends, but or like BFFs. That could be too. So taking the brow powder. So that's it, guys. This is how I do my brows, and it can look a bit harsh when I'm not wearing anything on my eyes. But obviously, this is the kind of brow that I wear with makeup, even if it's quite like a natural soft glam. I do this. Sometimes I vary like in colors. If I do have a more like soft glam look going on, I do pick up a lighter color. And when I'm going to do like full glam, super smoky eye, I will get a darker color. But if you guys want to see a supernatural brow tutorial as well, let me know because I use different products for that. I'm also trying to grow out my brow hair so I can do a more beautiful natural brow because I think it's quite hard when you don't have like a lot of hairs to do a supernatural brow. You know what I'm saying? Or not? I don't know. If you guys want to see a more natural, toned down brow tutorial, which is very suitable for every day, let me know in the comments. I will mention all the products that I've used in the description box below as usual. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And subscribe to my channel and follow me everywhere on Snapchat, Facebook, and on Instagram, which is all called Dilan Sabah. I feel like 16 with this ponytail. Whatever. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time in my next video. Bye.